Thanks for staying tuned. It's still the conversation here on Lagos Television. And of course, this Friday morning, we'll be chatting with MideCoker. MideCoker written as one word. And you would wonder this morning, is that really his name? Or what exactly does MideCoker do? And of course, trying to get who is, of course, he will tell us more about himself this morning. But in a nutshell, he's a comedian, he's an event host, he's a hype man. Me, I'm particular about that hype man thing. He'll need to tell us this morning, hype men, what is it? What is the rave about hype men these days that you cannot have a wedding without this hype men? And, is it a trade to pick up? Is it a trade to learn? Of course, he would tell us more about that. And, of course, this last part, a former break dancer. Yeah, okay. Oh. And he's wondering, he's looking at me like, okay, where is she going to with that? Okay, MideCoker, good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Okay, I'm sure a lot of people would like to see the face behind those shades.
Drum roll.
And that's it. Good morning, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so MideCoker, I know that, yes, Mide is part of your name, but a lot of people would like to know what's your name.
All right, my name is Olowoshile Akintomide Coker.
Coker.
Yeah.
So why did you pick just Mide out of Akintomide?
All right, so I needed a stage name. I need something that would be resounding.
Okay.
So I just felt like Mide. I actually started with Mide, but then I imagined it in my head, and it wasn't jiving. It wasn't
giving. Well,
let's use the Gen Z language. It wasn't giving. So I felt like, okay. I have a kind of English name that was dormant, wasn't used for a long time, and I just felt like, okay, let's add it together,
merge.
And then we add MideCoker.
And that one started vibing.
And that was it.
And that one just entered.
That was it. Everywhere. It opened doors by the grace of God. And
Okay, so MideCoker.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing entertainment?
For like 15 years now.
15 years?
Yeah.
Wow. Professionally?
Yeah, professionally.
Or if you add all the...
Professionally.
Professionally.
Yeah.
All right. But you started with breakdance, so...
when you mentioned breakdance, I was shocked because a lot of people don't know that part of me.
Okay.
So I don't know how you did your research. I don't know because I stopped dancing when I left university.
Okay.
I was the best dancer in my university days.
What university was that?
MideCoker College of Education.
Okay. Or
now a university.
That's
Ondo.
Ondo.
Yeah,
okay.
Ondo.
All right.
So I used to break dance from my year 1 to year 4. I used to dance. So immediately I left school, I just dropped that part of me.
You left the break dance.
I left the break dance. So you mentioning he was a former break dancer, I don't know. I'm sure we didn't attend the same school. So how did you come about? I know you would have done your research, but I'm not even sure it's online. So how did
where would I have seen it if it wasn't online?
No. Kudos.
Where would I have seen it if it wasn't online? So, I mean, you started as a break dancer, and like you just explained, that more or less was like that was how you probably also got your way into the entertainment industry. Yeah. But why did you stop when you left school? Did you think that, it was a school thing and you needed just to move into other things?
Okay, so it's the conversation here, so I'll be sincere.
Okay.
Like I said, I danced from year 1 to year 4. And I looked at the future.
It wasn't vibing.
Dancing was I'm a Yoruba boy. Let me say my lucky relay for the rest of my life.
Okay.
You understand? So I was like, no, there are other things I can,
explore.
Even while I'm still dancing, there are some other things I could explore. Man shall not live by bread alone. So I dived into comedy and it worked for me. I dived into event hosting, it worked for me. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay, and then you decided that, looks like this other ones would open the doors better.
Better than...
And there were also
then
things...
we have a lot of dancers. We have a lot of... It's not like the comedy industry is not saturated also.
Right.
But then
you can
if
actually
you're good,
create a niche
you can,
for yourself.
you can.
And then you also looked at comedy event hosting, and you saw that this one age restriction will see.
Yeah, exactly.
This one is futuristic, and
you should be my mentor somehow. You should be my mentor.
Okay, so and like you rightly mentioned, if you look at the comedy industry, a lot of people would think, oh, that industry has too many people already. I might not stand a chance if I get into this industry. But again, we understand that, like we said, you can carve a niche for yourself. You can look for where the need areas are and tap into those need areas. So did you also start that while you were in school, or it was what you picked up after?
So I started comedy 2009.
Okay.
Not
2009,
professionally.
not professionally.
Not professionally.
Okay.
Like my first time on stage was 2009.
Okay.
I just walked into a
Was
department
it a school show?
in school, a department having their day.
Oh.
I just walked in there and told them I'm a comedian and I would like to perform, and that was it.
And they gave you the chance.
And they gave me the chance.
Okay.
It didn't go well.
People didn't laugh.
They laughed at me.
Not at your
Not
jokes.
at the jokes, but at least there was.
So
laughter.
at that point, you were the comedy.
I was the comedy. Do you understand? So of course, for beginners, you always have that pitfalls and all. But then here we are.
But how did you come back after that incident? Because for some, it could have also been a thrown off.
True.
A balance where, you know what, I don't think I can do this. I really don't think, because here I'm the object here. It is not what I'm saying. But did that actually propel you to want to stay? Or did that also give you the push that, you know what, I think I need, that there's something I can give here. I need to keep pushing.
Okay, so one of the ingredients to success is failure.
How about those who can handle that?
Then you are not ready for success.
Okay.
Because to be honest, you have to fail first to be successful.
That would ginger you.
That would ginger you. And then if you look at yourself, the worst thing you can do to yourself is deceive yourself.
Okay.
You know you have this thing, but you need to project it. Okay. So if it's not coming out, then you ask yourself, do I still have it?
Okay.
Then you have to surround yourself with people that motivate you, that see you beyond who you are.
Okay.
Yeah, a big thanks to Dr. Freak. I don't know if he's watching. We were in school together. He was years above me. He was the president of that department. He's a comedian too now. Yeah, yeah. So he was one of the people that said, see, you might not be there now, but you have this thing inside of you. He saw it.
Okay.
He saw it.
So did he mentor you?
Yeah, to some extent in school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when you left school, did you when you left, did you see that as, okay, I think I need to now be more intentional
about this,
about being, you know, the host, a comedian, or was it more or less like, okay, whatever it is, we go rough arm together?
Okay, so I dabbled into a lot of competitions. Okay. You know, you have to test your strength.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I dabbled into a lot of competitions, and then I won at, I think, my 300 level. Okay. I won the best comedian on campus. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, and immediately I got that. That was the push for me that, see, you might have failed, but for you to have come this far, then you really it means you have something.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and that was it for me. We had a lot of judges, and everybody has something good to say. The audience, it was a fantastic one. Okay. And I felt like, yeah, if you have this reception, then why not just go into it fully? Okay. And I've been someone that I've decided that, see, I want my certificate, but I don't want to work with it. Okay.
I want to earn my own money doing other things, not necessarily. Do you understand? Yeah, and you felt that, okay, I think I have what it takes to actually do this. Okay, so when you finally left school, and you got into the real world, were you at any point discouraged, or did you think, you know what, it be like, say, this journey no be my own? And if you did, how did you surmount those challenges? How did you stand tall in the midst of all the uncertainties?
So sometimes when you don't have options, it's good.
But you had options, now your certificate.
I'm a trained teacher. but I don't want to teach.
Why? So why did you go to train to teach? You just wanted to get certificate.
You know Nigerian school system now. You know about our parents.
When you
this is what you want. So I wanted to study mass communication actually,
okay.
but then due to some unforeseen circumstances, mass communication didn't come true.
You did not communicate.
I didn't communicate.
So you had to.
So they gave me what. It wasn't like I was interested in studying it.
Okay.
I studied history education.
Okay.
But they gave it to me. They
said, you just took
and
it.
I just instead of sitting at home for another 1 year, you know how these things work. Let me just go. So I went, and so when I graduated, I did my teaching practice 2 years.
Okay.
So when I graduated, I just felt like, see, my mom was a teacher, God rest her soul. My dad taught before he died.
Okay.
My sister is presently a teacher.
Wow.
So I was like, wait.
Is it a family
This
thing?
thing is not a generational. What's going on?
Not
What's going on here?
Let me break it.
Let's go into something else. And so,
okay.
along the line, I had some, hiccups here and there. But you are a man now. So like I said, when you don't have an option, the option is not to go back to teaching.
The option is you have to make
So the option is either you do this.
Or you do this.
Or you do this.
Okay. Right. So you started as a comedian. Well, we've left the breakdancing part. So you knew that, okay, it looks like I want to tour this path of being a comedian, and then you added event host into it. And then along the line, Hype Man came up because, again, that wasn't there before. It is part of the...
That's a reinvention.
Yes, so I'm still coming to that issue of the Hype Man thing, because that one,
they have done you something strong. They have...
Nothing really. I just marvel at the way, especially for the guys, the way you just hold, that stage, especially during weddings and the hyping and all of that. So, but let's come to event hosting and being a comedian. Sometimes a lot of people will tell you, I am not a comedian.
True.
I am an MC.
True.
Don't expect me to crack jokes at your events. And so how do you marry both when you're an event host? The kind of event, how are you able to transit into being a proper host and being a comedian?
Okay, so it's called corporate events and social events. But some corporate events require you to do some icebreakers.
Okay.
Maybe when they have 5 minutes break, 10 minutes break, you just have to do something to lighten up their mood.
Right.
That it's a corporate event doesn't mean everybody have to suit up
and they're not relaxed. Yeah.
You have to make them relax and have a good time.
Okay.
So the audience understand that, see, we are here for serious business. But they also understand that, it needs to do this to just lighten up our mood so that we can have a balanced event.
Right.
So
how do you, what kind of comedy, how do you gather your thoughts when you are a comedian? Do you prepare solely that's off the cuff, you're able to hold your audience spellbound, or do you sometimes get to an event and the atmosphere will dictate how the event will go? Because again, some people maybe are not that blessed to be able to create jokes on the spot.
Yeah.
Some people create jokes on the spot that gets them into trouble.
True.
So how do you marry? How do you also gauge your audience to know what exactly it is that you need to do to keep them spellbound and not mess up recommendations at such events?
True. Okay, so there's something called being spontaneous. So you creating jokes on the spot, it means maybe something happened and you had to create a joke out of it quickly. That's spontaneity.
Right.
Yeah. So it's good to be prepared. And then when you get there, you also need to read the room.
Right.
You might be prepared and then you get there and they are telling you that, see, we don't want any jokes.
Okay.
Just go straight to the point.
Just do,
and do your event. So, but some people will tell you that, see, just give us, you might not be prepared and then you get there and they will tell you, we know it's a corporate event, but we need people to laugh. They are too serious. Do you understand? So you just have to come out of your shell and do what you have to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So making them laugh and getting them to be serious is something that's not, for me, it's not hard.
Okay.
All you have to do is start the event. When you get to the point where you want to make them laugh, and then continue with the event.
Okay.
We are all human beings. So don't, if you are seeing them as, if you are scared of them, then you are shooting yourself in the leg.
Right.
Because the truth is they paid you, they know you are capable, that's why you are there.
Okay. Do you choose events?
Yes.
Why?
A part you missed out was hosting children's events.
Oh, okay. I didn't get to see that part.
You will never
I didn't see that part.
I used to host children's events,
Okay.
and yeah, I can still do that, but it has to be worth it.
What do you mean it has to be worth it?
You pay me well.
How?
Like, you pay me well.
Children are gifts from God.
They are gifts from God. I'm also a gift. I'm somebody's child too. Some people will tell you that, he's just a 2-year-old boy doing his birthday, and this fee you are calling, come on now. It's too much for a 2-year-old.
So do you do extra work to make children together? To gather children. You do extra work. You
See,
be jumping.
if you have dealt with children before, you understand that.
Maybe you're
it's
a
a whole
trained
lot.
teacher.
I'm a trained teacher, not for KG.
Not for what? Not for KG.
Not for primary 2.
You're a trained history teacher.
I'm a trained, so they don't, I can teach government, I can teach history.
But you can't teach
I can't
kindergarten.
teach kindergarten.
You can't teach them to
I
do
can't.
party.
Let me give you a story. So when I graduated from secondary school,
Okay.
yeah. So my waiting period to get into university, I took up a teaching job.
Okay. So you already knew you were going to go and do this thing now.
So I took up a teaching job, not willingly.
Again, circumstances drove you there.
My parents were like, no, you can't sit at home. No, you have to
something.
go, you have to do something.
Okay.
So I said, okay, no problem. So what do you want me to do? They said, we have a primary school down the road. Send your application and start teaching. I said, really? Me? Okay, no problem. So I wrote the application, I submitted.
Okay.
They employed me. The first day of employment, I got to the school and they gave me nursery 2. So they gave me nursery 2, I entered the class, assistant teacher. So where they ease themselves is just by the entrance of the class.
Okay.
You know how children can be messy, just by the entrance. So during break, they were supposed to eat. All of them, all at once, we want to
Wee.
wee. I looked at myself. I want to
Am
what?
I wee assistant or assistant class teacher?
So they all went all
the
together
same
because it was
time?
break time. So you know how messy, of course they are children, so it's expected. So they all went, and then when they were coming back into the class, they stepped on their wee
God.
and brought it.
Into
Imagine
the class.
like 20 children coming in with wee. So it was truly wee.
The wee.
Yeah, it's a wee. So when they came in, it was so unbearable. So unbearable. After closing time was 2 o'clock. We closed. And then, you know, there is always this uncle that has been in the school for a long time. They just resumed. It was first day of resumption. He has been there for a long time.
Okay.
So he's always the one passing information. So we are going to be having a staff meeting after the closure.
Okay.
And then you cannot leave the school until the last child leaves. I said, okay. But can you do me one favor? I want to get something down the road.
Was that your getaway? Was that your exit mode?
Once I'm done getting it, just give me like 5 minutes. I'll be back for the meeting. The guy said, no problem. You can go. So since that day that
You have not gone back to that So
since that day that I left,
you never came
this is
back
the first
into
time
that.
I'm sharing this story.
Can you imagine? So you just knew that, no, this one.
Don't worry. He should have, like, I've had enough, bro. I resumed 7.
Enough one day.
I resumed 7.
And you
7
closed at
a.m.
2.
Two, for somebody that is just trying to get into the system.
But you didn't
You're telling me that I
wait.
cannot leave until 4 p.m.
But you didn't even wait to get the experience. You just left.
Help me, bro. I'm trying, bro. Help me.
So if you bring that experience back to children's, helping children, organize children's party.
Yeah.
So it means that it's an extra calling for those people who actually anchor children's programs.
It's an extra calling.
It's
They're
an
trying. They're doing a
extra,
very great job.
extra patience
Yeah,
for them.
extra patience,
Because again, it is not everybody who can
not
actually
everybody.
do that.
Because the truth is, like I said, you don't deceive yourself.
Right. You must know what you
Know
can
what
do.
you're good at. No, because it won't make sense if you go there and you mess up.
Right. But some people will do it because of the money.
That's why I said if it's worth it,
Okay.
mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, I will be prepared.
You would have collected the money.
I would
The
have
money
collected,
gingered
whatever
you.
comes, no
You will
problem,
take it.
no problem. There was a time I went to host a children's party, in my early years. So I was supposed to wear a costume.
Which of the costumes did
All
you
those
wear?
Mickey
Yes, which one
Mouse.
did you? Which one did you eventually wear?
I wore Mickey Mouse. So
What
the
was
Mickey
the
Mouse,
heat level like?
you know. So I wore Mickey Mouse and I was hosting the event. The children were wondering, this Mickey Mouse is not, the mouth is not moving. Like, I'm supposed to wear that
The mascot.
That mascot,
Yes.
yeah. The mouth is not moving, but somebody is, like, they can hear voice coming out from, so what was good? They were curious, children, and they were curious.
Did they remove your head?
They did not remove it, but some of them, I don't know where they got small. It was on a field, so they got all these small wood.
Pickles.
Yeah, that. So they were pink. They wanted to know
If it was
if
a
it was the
human being.
Mickey that was talking, or so they were.
They were poking you.
So and you cannot react. Like,
So you were just in pain.
so I was
and
just
you
like,
were there.
my Lord, if you can deliver me. And when you tell them, all right, children,
You can go and sit
there's no
down.
way you can say, for example, if you are hosting ladies and gentlemen, good morning, you're welcome on behalf of the company. The staff were saying, thank you for coming.
You
Then
could not tell
the
that to
children.
those
How do you want to
children.
say, all right, children, please go? No, you have to shout at them, children, go and sit down, leave Mickey Mouse. So the more you shout, the more but this Mickey Mouse mouth is not opening. What is going on?
Oh my God. Children are a gift. No matter what you say, they are
So that's
a
why I
gift.
said, for me to host a children's, with my experience, maybe it's traumatic for me, I don't know. Maybe it's PTSD, I don't know. But
it has to be worth it. So that at least when you finish, you know that I did it for a purpose.
yeah. Then please don't tell me to wear, so I will not wear costume.
I mean, where you are now, I'm not sure you would even wear costume. So tell us, how do you deal with difficult clients? Some human beings can be really difficult, especially when you deal with some event planners, when you deal with some clients. So maybe you'd also like to share any particular experience of how you overcame a very difficult client.
You just have to pray.
For
Just pray
that.
and try your best to sail through the event. Last year, April, I did an event at Surulere,
Okay.
a wedding. The couple paid me to come and speak Yoruba.
Okay.
The bride is Yoruba, the groom is Igbo.
Okay.
They paid me.
So was there another host? So it was a co-host?
Yeah. They paid me to come and speak Yoruba. They paid another guy to come and speak Igbo.
Okay.
So when we got to the event, the chairman was an Igbo, all those Igbo red cap chiefs.
Those Ichi.
Yeah, Ichi was there. We had a lot of Igbo people. We had a lot of Yoruba people. So
Since it was a cross marriage.
I took the mic and I was speaking my Yoruba. The chairman came to me and said, MC, I said, sir. Said, this your Ngbati is too
So where
much.
was the Igbo uncle?
The Igbo was also speaking Igbo, but he had to get names. He was running around, and so I was
you
speaking.
kept speaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was relating with the Igbo people.
And
I was
then
relating
you
with the
were-
Yoruba. So
okay.
it was like, this your Yoruba is your Ngbati, not Yoruba.
That was how you said it.
Ngbati is becoming too much. I said, sir, the couple paid me
To do that in
to speak Yoruba.
Right.
It's not like I cannot speak English, but I had an agreement with my client. He said, so, since he's the chairman, going forward, I have to speak English.
But he wasn't the one who contracted you.
I said, sir, he said he doesn't want to hear anything.
Wow.
That I have to speak English. I went to the couple. I said,
this is the situation.
This is the situation of things. The couple said, we paid you right. You know all this family that, you know that the couple are not really
into that, yes.
So they said, bro,
we contracted
you to speak Yoruba. Go and speak Yoruba. So I went to the chairman and I said, sir, the couple just told me that I have to continue to speak Yoruba. He said, but I told you that you should not. So
was he speaking because he was the chairman of the case?
Yeah, he's speaking. Yeah, he's trying to flex his power. So he moved from there. I went to meet my Igbo MC. Bro, I beg, so that you go feel satisfy this man.
You speak the language.
Come speak Igbo small. The guy speak Igbo. The man didn't even.
He wasn't listening.
He was listening. So the band also was singing mixture of Yoruba and English. The man went there and said, he stopped the band. He took the mic and said, so this event, first of all, the couple, they went to change.
Oh,
so they were wasting time already.
Okay.
So he was furious and angry and was like, so where are the couple? Where have they gone to? They said they've gone to change. They've gone to do what? Change. All right. So you are going to continue with music. The people said yes. The band said yes. He said, so can you sing English and Igbo? Okay. So they said, all right. They collected the mic back. You came to sit down and the band continued. So the band continued at some point and then I needed to come back now and speak my Yoruba.
And that was
immediately I collected the mic. The man said, you this Ngbati MC.
So you actually
at
had
that point,
problem
at that point, I just said God. The client that paid me said Yoruba.
Yeah,
this
man is saying English.
And he's the chairman. To some extent, he has a say
in
the
at
event.
The
to some extent, had it been the couple were there because they've gone to change. So I just said, God, just let me pull through. So I will speak small English to satisfy him.
Right, and then do more Yoruba. At least you were able to bridge the gap and then just allowed for peace to reign.
Yeah.
So sometimes this is where I'm going to. Emotional intelligence
comes in,
is also very important.
Observation, reading the room.
So how important is it for MCs to also, again, we said read the room. Okay, I need to quickly take a break and we'll be right back. We need to take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Progress no dey happen just like that. It dey come from support when you need am.
Mommy, I got the school fees. You too much.
Nah, money point.
Money point. Thank